Hello, welcome back to Raw Marketing. I'm Dan Walsh, and this is episode 5. Tonight, it's a special dark time edition of Raw Marketing. Tonight, we're going to be talking about something that's tough for me. We're going to be talking about AdWords, which I love. I love AdWords so much. But we're going to be talking about when it doesn't work, who it doesn't work for. And that's kind of painful to me because I love AdWords so much that I want it to work for everyone, and that just honestly is not the case. Before we get into that, let's talk about when AdWords does work, when AdWords is awesome. By and large, the rule of thumb for AdWords is that if you are your business is in an established industry, vertical, it's an established service or a product that people are aware of, that has a foothold in the popular zeitgeist, has mind share, public awareness, then it will work really, really, really well. If you need a plumber, AdWords will get you an answer, right? If you are a plumber, AdWords will get you business. If you need a sink, you can find a sink on AdWords. If you're selling sinks, you can sell them on AdWords. If you need a home to put the sink in, AdWords. Google. If you need a mortgage to buy the home, AdWords, Google. It's all there, right? But these are all things that everyone is aware of. A mortgage is a solution for getting money to buy a home. A home is a solution for shelter. A sink is a solution for washing, and a plumber is a solution for a sink, right? These are all solutions to problems that people have identified in the past, and they become popular enough that they persist and people are aware of them, right? These all work on AdWords because people need, it's really simple, people just need to know enough to go there and search. If they're not searching, then you're not going to get any clicks. You're not going to get anybody to see your ad. Nobody's going to come to your website because there's just nobody there. Okay, so this is when it starts to get painful. This is when AdWords doesn't work for people, for businesses, and that's when whatever you're working on is so new, and I mean really new, and we'll talk about that in a second, but really new that nobody knows that they should be looking for it. It's a problem that maybe people don't see because they're so used to dealing with it, so they don't go searching for a solution. Or it's a solution that has a name that is so new, the solution's so new, and the terminology around it is so new that nobody is looking for it either, or looking for it in the right way. A couple quick examples that spring to mind. Bitcoin, right? That's a really new thing. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, right? All these things that have come out of that. Coinbase and all these other companies that operate in the Bitcoin space, previously, when they first got started, AdWords would not work for them. There's no way it would work for them because nobody knew to search for Bitcoins or cryptocurrency or any of these words, okay? So there was no traffic. There were no eyeballs to be had. There was no attention to get. Now, though, there's enough awareness around Bitcoin, around cryptocurrency, all this stuff, that companies like Coinbase can put ads up on Google and get a whole bunch of traffic and a whole bunch of new users, and really they can leverage AdWords the way the platform is supposed to be leveraged to help them grow their business. Another quick example, drones, hobby drones, not military drones, but hobby drones. A couple of years ago, nobody knew those existed either. And because partly they didn't exist a few years ago, just like Bitcoin, right? Like I said, genuinely new things. Now, though, if you go to Google Trends and type in drones, you'll see it's like that startup hockey stick that everyone wants to get. Companies like Parrot, DJI have ads up there because the market, yellow light, because the market has become mature enough that people know that this product exists and they're looking for it, and companies like DJI and Parrot can turn these searches into customers and into sales. That's kind of the skinny. It's who it works for. people that exist, products that exist, services that exist. People doesn't work so well for are companies with legitimately new things. And it's tempting to think whatever you might be working on is so new that it falls in that category. But really take a good look at what you're working on. Even if you're new-ish, you can make AdWords work for you. Potentially, I don't know if this happened, but potentially someone like DJI, who sells drones, could have bid on keyword searches for things like toy helicopters or something, and then tried to convince the people that searched for that they didn't actually want a toy helicopter, they wanted a drone. Maybe that could work. That would be kind of a competitive strategy right there, is taking one real search. I'm in the shadows now, taking a real search and trying to transform it into a different search. Doesn't always work, but it is a strategy. So that's the lowdown. Things that exist work great on AdWords. Things that are new and most people don't know exist, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be a struggle. I'm not going to lie. I've been there. It's hard. Let's see. Question for everybody watching. Throw out, if you know of one, throw out a company down in the comments that's really, really new. I want some examples of really new stuff that wouldn't work on AdWords because it is so new. If you can think of something, put it down in the comments. I'd love to circle back to this one as the comments build up, circle back later and maybe even like rattle through some of these companies that are new, so really, really, really new. Like I said, really, 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 really new that maybe AdWords wouldn't work for them, and I can come back around and comment specifically on some of them after I take a look. All right, that's it.